I am the Box Office Artist. Welcome back to my channel. Wonderful having you with me drawing each and every day. And today is no different. It's the weekend, so it's a great time to teach you guys something. Okay, if you got nothing to do later today, why don't you give this tutorial a try? I've been drawing a lot of male superheroes previously before this, so I thought it'd be fun to teach you guys how to draw a female superhero. And today we are going to draw the Wasp from Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's going to be a lot of fun, so we're gonna get started right now. Again, this is the construction phase. In my opinion, again, this is the most important phase, but I decided just to split this video into two, okay? Before I made it a three-part series, I decided to combine the inking and the rendering all together into one video. So this part here will be the construction, the next video will be the finishing. But why don't we get to it right now? Why don't we go ahead and draw the Wasp? Okay, so here we go, drawing the Wasp, once again, using a color palette Eno lead, a red lead. You guys see me use this many times. Okay, so the reason I wanted to do the Wasp, or show you this particular tutorial, is because number one, it is a female character. I don't believe I've done a female character tutorial for you guys as of yet, and also because of her pose, like because she's more flying more than because the other poses, they're pretty much just standing static pose. So I wanted to try something just a little bit different for you guys in this particular tutorial. But starting off like anything else, starting out with a skeleton, very basic lines of action, curved spine, that's why you see the curve there, but also see how the contrast of the shoulders are. So you see the line for the shoulders compared to the lines of the hips, how they converge, and that really helps it make it a little bit more dynamic. And then from there, I go ahead and rough in the upper body, the rib cage, as well as the pelvis. Those are usually the two that I start with. And how they turn and twist and contrast, that will really help in the actual pose of this particular character here. Because I wanted her body to be twisting a little bit. Okay, so that's why I decided to do that. And as you can see, they're already adding in the curve to her body there. Her having a thinner waist, so that's why you see a bigger curve there on the side, as you would not see with a male figure. Well, sometimes you would. It depends on the body type of the person. Right? But pretty much building on top. Again, this is like sculpting with clay, guys. It really is. It's like you start with the base and then you start building with clay on top, okay, and start building out your character, okay. And when you build this way, it really helps prevent your character from feeling flat, okay. So getting that volume going, all right. So here we have the front leg, or with the leg crossing over in front of the other leg, okay. But she's flying up, right? So the thing is, there will be no weight distributed on these legs. Okay, so pretty much roughing in the chest here, trying, just a little bit there, and again, it should feel like it's sitting on top of the actual rib cage itself there. Okay, but also defining the rib cage, and this is what really defines it, is seeing how the belly button line there, you see how it twists inside, having it twist. Okay, and that's one thing I really wanted to get with this particular pose here. It's like she's twisting. It's like her legs are going towards a certain direction and her upper body's trying to catch up. But at the same time, her head is looking in the direction that she is going there. Okay, so that's why you see the curved line there of the head looking towards, and that's direction off to the right side of the paper there. Okay, and here I'm going ahead and trying to fill in the rest of the legs here. Okay, so again, she is flying, so the weight is not distributed. Okay. So I'll have one leg that's kind of bent there, so as you can see the knee going down in front of the other leg, while the other leg moves down to the side, and you'll see the feet kind of dangling here. Though I'm not sure. I don't know if I brought the camera down lower enough. I apologize for that, so you guys will have to make it up, I guess. And now drawing the hands. I'm going to draw the hands like open. I'm going to draw these open hands. It's kind of like when people levitate, they put their hands on the side and the fingers are spread out and open like so. So that's what I was trying to achieve here. I'm going to do that on both sides. Like for some reason the hands are kind of like Iron Man. You know Iron Man when he's flying up, but the reason he does it is because he has the jet boosters coming out of the hands. Okay, whenever the hands are open like that, and then you see the feet dangling, I get the feeling of flying. So hopefully that will be part of it here. But then you can really start seeing the form coming together here. And again, this is the most important part. I know a lot of you are making fun of me for always saying it, but it's just because I keep saying it because it's true. And I want to always hit you guys over the head with that, because this part here is the most important part. Everything else is just gravy. Everything else just detailed. If this part is good, then the rest will follow suit. If it's not good, doesn't matter how many lines you add to this particular drawing, and it's not going to be good in the end. So right now I'm going to go ahead and start roughing in some of the costume details here. And so get your reference going, get as much reference as you can. And I'm taking a little bit of time here because her outfit is quite complicated, as we saw in the Ant-Man movie and in the promotional material that's coming out right now. And then how all these different body plates will twist, right? Because they have to follow the twist that we did earlier, okay, that we planned out, okay, because you see how the belly button line, it kind of twists. So the armor, the ab armor, has to twist in the same way, okay. So I have to have all these lines kind of follow suit, but at the same time it has to feel natural. It has to feel natural. And also keeping in mind that all of these are metal plates, and that will come more into play when we start doing the actual rendering of this particular video here. So here I am, just going back and forth, roughing in all the details. Again, having your reference ready, having your reference on the side. Okay, I wasn't happy with the way the plates were looking there, so don't be afraid to erase. This is your time to erase. So you do want to use a pencil at this point. Right, and that is one good thing I like about these color Eno LEDs compared to like if I were to use a colored pencil or something like that, is that it erases extremely well. So that's why I like these Eno LEDs. That's why I fell in love with these Eno LEDs way back in the day. I've been using these for almost 20 years now, using these Eno LEDs. So, but mainly because you can erase them pretty easily. So just refining the shapes here. So this is an instance where I really go into, because I know there's a lot of detail and I don't want to do any more guessing work when it comes to the ink. I want to make sure that those lines that I put there, that they are in the place that they should be. Again, because I'm going straight to ink. Now, you could do a lot of this part with your pencil direct if you are just going straight to pencil, because again, you have the option of the erasing. Just because I'm going straight to ink, I don't have that option of erasing, so that's why I'm taking just a little bit more care in putting in the costume details here. Like for example, here we have the little side bracelet, gauntlet type things on the side. We'll see what those are used for in the actual movie itself. And all the little line details, making sure that, again, making sure that all of this, all these costume details sit on top of the actual outfit itself. There you go, roughing in the wings. You know, very, very simple with the wings. I'll do the detail when I actually do the inking part. Okay, so just little side details here. You know, you see me going back and forth. Here I'm actually roughing in the reflection, because the reflection does a couple things. First of all, it tells you the type of material that that particular piece of the costume is made of. Also, it also helps define the shape. Here we go, roughing in the leg detail and how those lines will go around the surface of the body there. Okay, and just keep adding detail, as much detail as you want. And again, guys, it's really up to you how accurate you want to get with the outfit. Like, some things might get lost, you know, and especially if you're going to add color a little bit later on. Like, maybe you don't need to add as many details as I'm adding here. But you know me, I want to make sure every single line is included. Okay, so I think we're going to finish off by roughing in the helmet. The Wasp's helmet's very similar to Ant-Man's. We are not doing a traditional woman's face in this particular one. I'm not trying to get a likeness for once. So a little bit easier. I just need to get the feeling of the actual helmet. And I've been reading a lot online. It's like the outfit, what they're trying to do with the outfit is trying to make it mimic the actual animal or the insect that they are portraying. Like she's a wasp, so her body armor is in the shape of a wasp. Same with her mask. So that's what we will try to convey here. Okay, and getting all these extra lines where I'm going to put those, that is important as well. So we are coming up to it. This is pretty much it. This is the layout for the Wasp. Okay, now we are going to get on to the inking. And there you go. That is the construction part of drawing the Wasp, and a lot of fun to do. So why don't you go to the finishing video? As I know a lot of you, that's a lot of your favorite parts, is the actual finishing, and I will show you how I put the line art together as well as doing the lighting and rendering. So you can find that in part 2 of me drawing Wasp from Ant-Man and the Wasp. But I thank you guys for watching. Hey, if you're new to my channel, you looked around, you like what you see, if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, well, I will be your friend for life. Please join my 53,000 other best friends, and we could draw every single day together. Please also hit that like button, share this video with all of your friends. If you want to support me monetarily, please check out my online store. But once again, you don't have to buy a single thing from me. I'm just happy you're here watching my videos. My name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing, and I'll see you all tomorrow.